We have all often heard, enjoy the little things, for one day you may look back and realize that they were the big things. For me, that motto has never been more truer. Hi, my name is Keturah Rodriguez, and I lost my husband Fernando on June 15th of last year. In a lot of ways, I'm still getting to know him. The stories that I hear from friends and coworkers highlight what a difference he made with people. Fernando was truly a knight in shining armor, and I have been so blessed to have been loved by someone who was so beloved. We met at Tampa Airport Marriott, where we both worked. His positivity, generosity, kindness made him a favorite among staff and management. Anything he would do to help, or could do to help, he would do it. People share memories of him with the kind of emotion you feel when something truly touched your heart. It was just his way, and I'm still inspired by his selflessness. We dated for 5 years before getting married in a small ceremony at church. For 8 years, Fernando and I built the kind of life that was easy to take for granted. We had 2 beautiful children, Fernando Jr. and Elin. He was as good as being a father as he was at everything else. His patience and wisdom and deep faith kept the peace in our family as it flourished. Weekends at Siesta Key and Sundays in church, little everyday miracles like surprising us with an amazing dinner. He did it all and made it look so easy. He was on his way home from work when a car accident claimed his life. He had a seizure while driving and lost control of the vehicle. The car smashed into a barrier and burst into flames. Friends drove past him, past the wreckage that morning without knowing that it was him. I saw the accident on television and never imagined that it was Fernando. I had no idea until the police showed up and knocked on my door. He was gone, and somehow I knew it before they even said a word. It's cliche to say that you don't know how much a person does for you until they're gone. But I was overwhelmed by just how much I had to figure out after he passed. I tried to mow the lawn, and I couldn't get the lawnmower started. I couldn't remember names and accounts and passwords to my mortgage or my utilities. I was starting over at square one, alone, brokenhearted, with 2 equally crushed children and a household to run all by myself. I soon learned that no one grieves alone and no one heals alone. When I reached out to Circle of Love for grief support, I did it initially for my son, Fernando. The reminders of his father were everywhere. Men in baseball caps, the sound of the lawnmower when it got started. It was so many little triggers for him. I couldn't make him understand that Daddy was never coming back home. The grief counselors knew the struggles my children were facing all too well. And like so many parents that lose their partner, as I started seeking help for my children, I found help for myself as well. Circle of Love has given us a place to grieve in healthy ways that my sons can understand. Fernando lights up when he knows we're going to the building. The services that LifePath Hospice offers to me and families like me, the grief camp, one-on-one counseling, and group therapy are helping us put our lives back together. At Family Grief Camp, we were able to tangibly experience that grief through the Beauty is Broken activity. We took a beautiful clay pot representing our family before Fernando's death, and we dropped it to the ground where it shattered to pieces just like our hearts after Fernando's death. The grief counselors asked us to decorate the pots with memories of our loved ones and then glue it back together to remember there could still be beauty in the broken. As you can see, My pot is a little lopsided and still needs work, but it's a great reminder that there's no end to this journey. Grief is a winding road. There's days that feel like an uphill climb and others seem easier. It teaches me that life can be hard and beautiful in the same moment, and that's okay. At 3, Elon doesn't know what's ahead without his dad. But when he starts asking questions and I see his heart is hurting, I know who to call. I know where to go, and I know I will find the love and support he needs to heal his little heart. And it's going to take a long time to get to a good place, but with LifePath helping us get to a better place, LifePath is helping us get to a better place day by day. Thank you for this circle of love and for me and my boys. Thank you.